Hello, travelers from all around the world and tourism enthusiasts. This is Blerina and we are here in my video series, Blerina Travels in Quarantine. I'm very glad to have today one special guest from Colombia, Andrés. Hello, Andrés. How are you and where are you now?
Hi, Blerina. First of all, thank you so much for having me here, for inviting me. It's a pleasure to see you again to talk about business, tourism, and so on. Now I'm in Thailand, stuck without the possibility to go back home in Colombia because all these things that all of you know already. We are stuck because of the corona, and but just waiting that all of this situation ends.
For how long have you been traveling? How many countries have you visited? And what is Renunciamos y viajamos, if it is correct?
Okay, yes, of course, it's correct. I'm traveling with my wife. We started almost 6 years ago, just traveling without a stop. And so far we have been in 45 countries. And Renunciamos y viajamos, that means in English, we quit our jobs and we go to travel. That's a travel blog. We are documenting the hospitality of the world, telling stories, giving advices to our public, and trying to inspire the people who read us to live free, to feel alive, and to explore the world.
Do you think that coronavirus 19 will change the desire of people to travel?
I don't think so. I think that in this very moment that the people are in quarantine in their houses, they are wishing to go out and explore the world. Maybe in the beginning, when all of this situation ends, we are going to note some changes in the way that the people are traveling. Maybe there is going to be more internal traveling, internal tourism, people who wants to discover internal destinations in their countries. And with the passing of the days and the months, I think that everything is going to be normal again.
Do you think that now the people will have more attention to the climate issues, to environmental issues, to immerse more into nature and national parks?
Yes, absolutely. I think that a lot of people have seen in all social media and mass medias how the planet is recovering itself without people. And the conclusion about it is that the human beings are destroying our environment. We are making huge damages in the landscape, in our planet, you know. So for sure it should be a change in the mentality of the people, how we have to take care of our world. People has to think different about their mentality, traveling and taking care of the environment.
You said that you and Lina, your partner, have been traveling for more than 6 years now. What did you do before to start traveling?
Yes, we used to be normal workers. I'm a journalist, and Lina is a business manager. She used to work in a milk factory, and I used to work as a report man in a newspaper, writer in a newspaper. We quit our jobs and we start to travel the world to make our dream to travel around the world come true.
There are many people who'd love to travel and become travel bloggers. Can you share some tips and tricks for all of them who are listening?
Absolutely. I think the most important one is the discipline. People have to be constant. creating content, making their bets, because when you are posting, writing, taking pictures, and making videos again and again and again, you are going to improve the way that you show your contents to your public. So that's the first one, the discipline. And the second one could be, don't be shy to knock doors, to look for opportunities, to show your work to the people who will be interested in. That's it. It's a lot of work. It's not so easy, but it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
But have you ever been unsafe during one of your trips, or what has been the more unexpected situation that you have ever experienced?
Yes, unfortunately, there was a couple of times that we were in unsafety situations. Last year in Egypt, we were stolen. Somebody took one of our bags in a train from El Cairo to Luxor, and we lost a lot of things. We lost a laptop, cameras, hard drives, a lot of our job, videos, pictures. That was a very, very bad moment, but it's part of the trip, you know. Sometimes it's very good, most of the times it's very good, but traveling is as the life is. Sometimes it's good, sometimes not so good, and you have to turn the page and keep going. You cannot get stuck in the bad times. You have to let them behind and keep going.
Which is the destination that you have visited till now and it has been underestimated?
Yes, it's not because I'm talking with you in this moment. This question, the same question, a lot of people have asked me before, and always I'm talk about Albania, because Albania, and also all the East Europe, so beautiful places, beautiful people, amazing landscapes. Always I talk with the people about our experience in Osumi Canyon, in the Osumi River, in the canyon. Is one of the most beautiful experiences that we have been ever in all of these 6 years traveling around the world. And sometimes when we talk with people about Albania, they don't even know where is it, what it's about, and we are like promoting your country and your destinations, talking about the history, the castles, the historical times, like Berat, for example. We love your country. We love Eastern Europe as well. Romania is amazing, amazing country with a lot of things to discover. Also, one advantage of that region in the world is the prices. The prices of the things is unbelievably cheap, you know. So people can stay longer, visit amazing places, live wonderful experience, unforgettable experience, and unfortunately, so far is underestimated. But I think that it's gonna be change, because people have to see that jewels to discover in the world.
Thank you, Andres. I'm very glad being an Albanian and being dedicated to tourism for many years. I'm really, really happy to hear this after more than 2 years that you have visited us. So I'm glad that you still have the taste and the feeling of Albania as the undiscovered destination of the Mediterranean. Now, you are from Colombia, and when people, mostly of the people, when they heard about Colombia, they think about crime and drug dealers. What is the real Colombia?
Look, now that you ask that, I remember we used to travel by hitchhiking, and once hitchhiking from in Albania, from from Shkodër to Tirana, one guy told us that Albania is the Colombia of Europe because people just talk about the bad things like gangs and the poverty, you know, but the real Colombia is exactly that the real Albania. Good people, beautiful landscapes, full of diversity, amazing history, and most of everything is the kindness of the people. Is the people the real factor that make a trip around one country or one city unforgettable. I think that we have a lot of things in common, and one of that is our essential things is about is totally different than the mass media says and the people says and the movies says. Uh, we have a lot of things a lot of really good things to offer to the world.
Yes, it is true, and this is why we have developed last year a digital tourism campaign Be Taken by Albania, and also your article when you left Albania was Entrapados para Albania.
Yes, yes,
How
yes,
was
yes.
it?
Was great. It was great. A lot of people start immediately to ask us about Albania because I remember the campaign of Liam Neeson's movie, and a lot of people says, "Oh wow, amazing!" We start to show them how's the real Albania, and people were amazed about our trip around your country. It was great. It was great. Nothing bad to say about Albania.
What is the favorite thing that you love the most about our country? Just one.
For sure, yes, the people, the people. People there is great, so kind. The people is great. That's my favorite one. Also, for example, for me is unforgettable Berat. I have never seen a city like Berat. It's great. I have Berat in my top of beautiful city that I have been. It's great.
Can you tell to other international listeners that want to know more about Albania, or maybe that now they are listening for the very first time about Albania, why they should choose Albania as their next travel destination?
Actually, I'm thinking to go back to Albania because it's I think that Albania have unique things. Uh, Albania has everything to do. Depending of the season that the people want to go, can discover different things. The traveler have not to move a lot to discover absolutely different kind of landscapes, from the mountains to the beaches, the ancient cities, the delicious food, and also, as I told you before, is amazingly cheap. So you can travel longer, spending not too much, and it's gonna be unforgettable. For those who are listening to me, please consider Albania in your next trips because it's so amazing, unbelievable. Also, extreme sports, the adventures, outdoors adventures. Albania is perfect, perfect. It's so amazing. I want to go back.
Thank you, Andres, for these wonderful words and this interview today. I want to thank as well Active Albania for making possible this video serial, and also Swiss Entrepreneurship Program on Women Founders Network. Hopefully to see you soon again in Albania, and please stay safe and take care.
Same for you. Thank you so much for inviting me. It's a pleasure to see you again, and for sure we hope to go back to Albania and travel again with Active Albania uh, to get more experiences, unforgettable experiences in my trip. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.